Hey guys, before we get into the video, I want to say a few things. First of all, if you haven't joined my Discord yet, it is in the description below. There's a link for it. Please hop in there. I'm trying to get my member count up, and the more the merrier, right? Secondly, this is definitely a very different type of video to what I usually do, and I want feedback. So let me know if you guys prefer this format of deluxe ranking, or if you prefer me to do the individual videos like I have been. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So starting off here, we have Eyes Closed. Now, I know what we're all thinking. We do not need any more Ed Sheeran, and I honestly couldn't agree more. I think Ed Sheeran has become kind of like the meme of the game at this point. We've got way too much Ed Sheeran. But this deluxe chart actually does the song pretty well. There's a lot of 12th rhythm parts going on, and I think that they flow pretty nicely. But overall, it's just a very tame, hard deluxe. It's not particularly difficult, but I think it gets the job done, and I don't find it particularly boring. I think it's just nice to play. I probably won't be coming back to it very often, but again, I don't think it's anything offensive. I think it's just a nice addition to the game. All right, now Take On Me is undoubtedly a very highly requested song in the game. And I'm not going to lie, after playing the normal version of it, I felt it was kind of missing something. And I'm not going to lie, this deluxe delivered. I am thoroughly satisfied with it. There's only one gripe I have with it, and I'll talk about it in a second. But mostly, I think that they did a really good job. The rhythms are fully charted out, the jacks are very fun and fitting, and I like the hold rails as well. The one gripe I had with this chart, however, was the little kind of like 16th twinkly sound effect later in the chart. I don't really know how to describe it, but instead of charting at 16th, they went with a kind of staircase with swipes going up and down in the outer lanes. I think that was an okay way to tackle that part, but I much rather would have played 16th there. Just a personal thing, but you know me, I like hard stuff. But yeah. Arcade is the small song of the season that shocked me. Honestly, quite a banger if you ask me. And this deluxe chart gave what the normal chart couldn't. There is so much good about this chart. It is perfect. I love the use of doubles to emphasize beats. It's fully charted. The swipes are awesome. And the hold rails are good. Honestly, I don't really have anything to complain about this one. Everything just flows really well. It's powerful. The drops work and everything is charted great. And I really like that little 16th run at the end. Actually, pause. That might be eighths. Don't know the BPM on that one, but regardless, I like the little run at the end with the swipes. It's cool. It's not in the standard, I don't think, and that's exciting. I like seeing what they can do when they extend the cut to different parts of the song, and I think that they did a really good job with this one. When You Were Young is our second Killers Tour Pass song in a row, and honestly, I'm not complaining. I'm really liking the Killers right now, and there's just something so powerful about the vocals, and especially in this one. And you can see it in the chart. The chart might not be the most difficult deluxe hard, but it plays very well. And I find that the kind of lesser charted deluxe hards play more smoothly overall. The doubles in this one are amazing, of course. The hold rails are used correctly. And the diagonal swipes really added this one. There's a lot of them in this chart. And you'll notice the difficulty doesn't really ramp up until that one part where you start to get the kind of double single stacks going on, and it's nice. And then you kind of got this climactic end finishing point, and then you've got more and more doubles as the chart goes on. And I really appreciated what this chart did. And then the ending just is honestly the perfect ending. You've kind of got this little slow down bit with the doubles kind of coming in with the diagonal swipes, and honestly, it just came together in this really nice piece. I think this might be my favorite Killers Deluxe. Not sure. Yeah, I still really like somebody told me. Yeah, I still like that one, but this one is definitely a strong second place for me. Quite a funky song we have here indeed, and honestly quite a shocker as well. Really doesn't feel like it has 600 plus notes, and yet it does. And I think most of that is up to the amount of doubles in this one. It just has a ton of doubles, really. It's a pretty dense chart. This one actually took me a couple of tries to DP, surprisingly. I think it just kind of threw me off at the end, just little things like I'd be off by just a millisecond. I'd be like, ah, and it'd be right at the end, too. I think I screwed up twice right at the end of the song, which was kind of frustrating. But, however, even though that happened, I still do like this chart. I think some of the hold rails can be a bit awkward at time, but honestly, none of it's really an issue. And really, the chart suits the song. Nothing much to say here. The doubles work well with the clapper in the background and the beat, and the diagonal swipes go well with the synth as well. I really think that this was, again, another strong upgrade from the standard, which is always good to see. And yeah, really just a nice deluxe hard. I know I've heard this song somewhere. I swear I've heard it before, but I didn't know it was Rita Ora until now. And I'm surprised. But it is a really good song, and I kid you not, this song is the definition of perfect upgrade. I love what they did with the deluxe here. It's nothing too different, nothing too complicated. Um, but everything is just a little better than the standard. The jacks, for one, let's talk about those. I know a lot of people might have trouble with them, but personally, I'm a big fan of them. They go perfectly with the song. It fits so well. It makes so much sense. And then you have like the little downslide, like the downswipe swoosh sound effect part. It's just awesome. It flows so well. It's creative, and it's amazing to see what kind of new things they can still pull off with this 3-lane rhythm game. It's limiting, and yet they're still pushing limits, which I love. Other than that, there is a bit of copy and paste with this chart. Undoubtedly, you can tell just with the chorus and everything, which is unfortunate. They do seem to be doing that a lot with the season songs sometimes. But other than that, I do think that this is a solid upgrade from the standard. So this is the one you've been waiting for. Yes, I know you skipped all the way to this one, or at least you probably did. I'm sure a lot of you guys skipped to this one because, and honestly, there's good reason for that. This deluxe chart rocks. The standard does feel pretty empty in most sections, but this one completely fills out the chart fully. It feels great to play. There's a lot of fun swipe play going on here, and even with Snoop's kind of drifty vocals, they do manage to kind of correct it a little bit so it doesn't feel completely jank to play. There is one line earlier in the song, I don't even think it's Snoop, where it says the Phantom, and it's a little bit too late. I don't know. I think that's just on the rapper's part there. But yeah, that's my only gripe with this chart. Everything else, I like the long jack. It fits with the background music very well. And then everything else is just great. Snoop's part is fine. I like the swipes. And then it ends very nice. And the beginning, they included the Snoop part with the hold rails, and it just works perfectly. Couldn't have made it better myself.
You should take 4B and think before you fuck a little skateboard beat. When the pimp's in the grip, ma, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. The pigs try to get at you. Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. If a get an attitude, pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Got the rollie on my arm and I'm pouring Sean down and I'm over best cause I got it going on. I'm a gangster, but y'all knew that. The big boss dog, yeah, I had to do that. I keep a blue flag hanging out my backside, but only on the left side. Yeah, that's the side. Ain't no other way to play the game the way I play. I cut so much you thought I was a DJ. Two, big, one, yep, three. SC and double OP, ego double G. I can't fake it, just break it. And when I take it, see, I specialize in making all the girls get naked. So bring your friends, all of y'all come inside. We got a world premiere right here, now get lost. So don't change the diesel, turn it up a little. I got a living room full of fine dime bristles. Waiting on the bizzle, the dizzle, and the shizzle. G's to the biz act, now ladies, see we kiss her. When the pimp to the crib, ma, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. The pigs try to get at you. Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. If a get an attitude.
Here we have one of two deluxe extremes during the season. Personally, I think this one's going to be my least favorite of the two. Just based on the fact that really the vocals here are a mess. It keeps constantly switching between 12ths and 16ths, and just everything is just it's a mess. And you kind of have to predict when he's going to switch. Otherwise, you're not going to be prepared. Granted, the timing window is wide enough that you could probably fudge some rhythms and still do fine. It's just not enjoyable to play overall. And there is like a little time to waste deluxe esque scenario in the middle of the chart that just feels kind of out of place and jarring. I get what they were going for, but it's just kind of an unfortunate spot, and it's definitely a sell point for me and kind of screwed me over. It took me like 3 tries to get this on camera, which is kind of frustrating. I know 3 tries sounds like, hey, that's pretty good, but no, for me, that's kind of frustrating. Other than that, I think that overall the layout of the chart was fine. I think the swipes were done well, and the rails, obviously, there's not very many of them, but they were fine. And the intro section was fine. But then again, it's just the vocals were just not it this time around. Sorry.
Put all the egos in check. You're not entitled to anything else. I get 10 years of this under my belt. Your art is an art, they don't feel it, and nobody hears it. Initially stay on the shelf. Your ego done got in the way. You gotta die today. You gotta go. You should be happy I lighten the load. The weight of your arrogance heavy as stone. I make an appearance, they already know. That chip on your shoulder gon' crumble and fold. Yeah, it's not a secret that you have been fearing the street that I'm on. So you back to the brag and the boast. But I'm in a class of my own. I heard they checking for me, no one checking on me, so I had to go run up and check. I got the message on me, ain't no flexing on me, my attorney gon' call and collect. Blessings on blessings for me, my successes only made them envious, they got upset. I had to put all their egos in check. I heard they checking for me, no one checking on me, so I had to go run up and check. I got the message on me, ain't no flexing on me, my attorney gon' call and collect. Blessings on blessings.
And finally, we have the deluxe extreme of the standard extreme. And I do think that this is an upgrade in some ways, but in a lot of ways, I think that this is kind of a downgrade, and it mostly has to do with the swipes. Now, Space Ape can be really good at using swipes effectively. This chart, however, it just feels a little overused. There's a little too much going on, and sometimes the swipes clutter with one another. This one took me, I think, 5 attempts to get on record, and it was just because of that first drop. There's this moment where there's a swipe in the middle lane that goes to the right, and it's the most frustrating thing ever because it's just a clutter of swipes and you just kind of have to flow with it. It can be flowy in some sections, I'll admit, but overall it was just frustrating as hell to get on recording. I do like the song and the chart lends itself well, but overall I think this one is worse than the standard. So, guys, I know this video is definitely a lot different than what I usually do, but again, please leave your feedback in the comments. I would love to hear what you think about this format, and if you'd like me to continue doing this in the future. Just know it does take a bit longer for me to do than individually recording the videos because I'll be honest, the longest part of this video making process was uploading the damn videos off my mom's phone onto my computer. Microsoft OneDrive has the slowest upload speeds ever. Granted, the video clips themselves are each about a gigabyte a piece, so I gotta be understanding there. But yeah. So again, guys, join the Discord. The link is in the description below. Drop a like, please, and subscribe, and look out for the next video.